Yo, what's up? I'm Jaded Nerd. A 20-year-old YouTuber named Timothy Wilks was allegedly shot dead for filming a prank video to upload to his channel. I want to check out a news clip and I want to read an article from the BBC. So let's go ahead and check out the clip. I'll read the article and then I will return and give the rest of my commentary. The BBC reports that YouTube robbery prank ends in fatal shooting. A 20-year-old has been shot dead allegedly taking part in a prank robbery being filmed for YouTube. Witnesses told police Timothy Wilks and a friend had approached a group of people outside a family trampoline park in Nashville holding knives. Mr. Wilks was then shot by a 23-year-old who told police he had no idea it had been a prank and he had acted in self-defense. Mr. Wilks' friend told officers the prank had been for a YouTube video. No one has been arrested over the death. Several families had been inside the urban air trampoline and adventure park, which describes itself as kid-friendly and family fun at the time of the shooting. Robbery prank videos are relatively common on YouTube, sometimes involving fake firearms and getaway vehicles. Some have millions of views, though many of those are themselves fake, with all of the participants being in on the video and acting their part. YouTube brought in rules banning dangerous and threatening pranks 2 years ago, including pranks that lead victims to fear imminent serious physical danger or that create serious emotional distress in minors. Threats with weapons and fake robberies are specifically listed as offenses that would result in the video being taken down. The new rules were brought in after a number of high-profile precedents. In 2015, the tech giant refused to remove a video in which the vlogger Sam Pepper tricked a man into thinking his friend had been shot and killed. 2017, the stunt by two YouTubers ended in the death when Mona Lisa Perez, then 19, shot at her boyfriend Pedro Ruiz through a thick book, which he believed would stop the bullet. Perez was sentenced to 6 months in March in 2018, and YouTube banned dangerous pranks about 10 months later. So that's the video. That's what the BBC had to say. Prank videos are not new on YouTube. They have been around for a very long time. As a matter of fact, that is how some of the biggest YouTubers were making their money and were growing their subscribers, by doing these prank videos. You had all kinds of people. You had people like SoFlo Antonio. He was notorious for his prank videos. You had another guy by the name of FouseyTube, who was another one who was famous for pranks, and he grew his channel to millions of followers. It was getting millions of views, leading to that huge meltdown where he had this festival and he was supposed to have artists like Drake, and it was supposed to be the subscribers and fans meeting all these artists, and it was not meant to be, and he had a breakdown. He was going off on Keemstar. It was a whole mess. You got people like Adam Saleh, and they were doing these prank videos, and everything from fake kissing pranks and walking up to strangers and let me take your weights and let me breathe on your ear, and the pranks that they would go in the hood and they would be messing with people, and all of that. These pranks began to come to a head when they began to get these reactions, and people would be quite upset. And you can't blame them. You're going into these areas, you're bothering people. When they began to get knocked out and punched and chased down, and they would always say, it's just a prank, bro. It's just a prank, bro. But you're dealing with real people living their real lives, and you are invading their space, you're invading their privacy, and they may not have your sense of humor. And I feel like it's a lazy sense of humor because you're bothering people, you're harassing people. And with the thick book situation, when Mona Lisa shot at her boyfriend and ultimately killed him because the book couldn't stop the bullet, YouTube stepped in and said, okay, we're gonna ban these types of prank videos and things that we deem that are dangerous. That's why a lot of people went to Facebook and other social media platforms. People say it's funny. People say, oh, they're just having a good time. But I always felt that things would come to a head at some point and somebody is going to get seriously hurt, injured, arrested. Something is going to happen. And here we have a situation with this YouTuber who took a prank and what he felt was a joke, took it way too far, and ultimately paid the price with his life. But here's what I think about this entire situation. I think that it's really sad that this guy lost his life and that his family has to deal with that loss, and my condolences to his family and friends. But I think that you have to think about the consequences of your actions. This is a 20-year-old man. soon to be 21 at some point. And there have been multiple examples of what happens when these pranks on YouTube are taken too far. There have been multiple expose videos done to show how damaging these videos are. Even though videos were getting millions of views, once YouTube is made aware, they were phasing out these videos because, again, advertisers and the people that bring the money to the platform don't want that. They don't want to support that. They don't want to endorse that. They don't want their brands associated with that. It's very early on in the investigation. No one is arrested. No one is under arrest. There have been no charges. And I think this is a good thing, because if you are hanging out and you're minding your business and you see people approach you with knives and there was no conversation, you don't know these people, you don't know they have a channel, you don't know it's supposed to be a prank, and that sense of humor doesn't line up with your philosophy, it's not your ministry, then whatever reaction, whether he chose to run or do what he did, that is what it is. And I think this needs to serve as a reminder that you can't be inside the heads of total strangers. You're supposed to get people, if you're gonna get them on your whatever, your video, whatever, you're supposed to have release forms anyway. So there should have been a level of engagement before you just wanted to try to get this authentic reaction. Again, my condolences to the family, but that could have been a very other type of situation, because what if the man had gotten arrested? Or what if when he pulled his gun out in self-defense, law enforcement saw it a different way, and then we could have a thing where he was murdered, or he's been affected, or he's arrested, and he's in the legal system because you decided to make a video with the potential of getting millions of views or clicks or sponsors or monetization, and I don't think it's worth it. And it's not right, where law enforcement and the justice system doesn't apply things equally. This is a messed up no-win situation. The guy's gone, and the person that was the potential victim of the threat has to live with the fact that he defended himself because somebody thought he was being funny. What do you think? Put everything in the comments section below. If you would like to see more content, please give a like on the video, subscribe to my channel, and hit the notification bell to get the latest updates. I'm Jaded Nerd. I'll talk to you all next time.